Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found.
I think we've done it. Hang on. One more thing. Comments. Show comments up ahead. Hi, everybody. I have been working on this show from the moment I sat down. I don't know. I think it's been at least 2 hours just pounding away, getting it all done, getting all the details in. Welcome. Welcome. For anyone listening for the first time, my name is Claudette Huber, and my show is called Happy Thoughts with Claudette. Love you all, everybody. For anyone that's going to be listening later on, thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. This show just came out of my heart because many times I would hear at the shop, because I own a metaphysical shop here in Dawson Creek, British Columbia in Canada, and people would come in and they'd say, I miss you, I miss our conversations. And I always thought, how could I connect with people so we don't feel like that's the only way that we can have a meaningful conversation together and connect? And it hit me, oh my goodness, let's start this live show and just build a community together. Christopher's in studio, but he's behind the camera, and he helped me. Today is actually his very last day helping me get set up every Wednesday, so it's a little sad, but he's kicking the bird out of the nest, and he's saying, Claudette, it's time for you to be on your own now. So he'll be supporting me, and I said, you're supporting me in the ethers, that wonderful, positive, energetic ether world. Hi, Janice. I'm so glad you came. So we are here. Janice, Shaughnessy's, Kathy. Okay, awesome. Everybody's in the house. Woohoo! What else have I got to say here? I'm feeling very frazzled because I literally, my tea is on here and barely made that happen. I realized my Keurig had no water, and then my filter that makes the water for the Keurig was empty, so I couldn't make my tea. So it was just a madhouse. I started dumping bottles of water into my machine, which I normally don't do. I said, it's gonna be what it is tonight. We got to get going. I'm shocked at all the things we wanted to put in the show today. Today, for most of the show, I'll be doing readings, and I don't need these headphones on anymore. Don't need to hear myself like that. So, yes, today we're mostly going to pull, mostly going to pull cards for you. I've got my notepad here. So if you want to have a card read, you can just put it in the comments, put your name in. That'll happen about at the 8 o'clock mark because we've got other things that I want to cover, such as, okay, don't let me forget, we've got Janice. We have Shaughnessy. Hi there, Blake. Welcome, welcome. We are here. Janice, Shaughnessy's Kathy. Does that mean that Kathy wants a reading as well? You'll have to let me know, Janice, in the comments. I have so much to talk to you about. Okay, so Squirrel. Guys, I've just realized, why haven't I said this before? Hey, Fawn, there's our Crystal Dragon Soul Energies lady, the Rune Reader. Hi, Fawn, welcome to the show. If you are watching my show on my personal Claudette Huber page, I want you to know I can't see those comments. It has something to do with some privacy blocks with a private entity page versus a business page. So if you want to interact, please click on that link above, you know, where I posted shows coming up. Click on this link, go on that link, click it. That'll take you to my YouTube channel and you can watch it live there, and you'll be able to comment in there because I test drove it. Just that was one of the many things I did. That early first comment that said see everyone very soon, that was me testing it on YouTube to see. So if you go on YouTube, they've got like a column off onto the right when you're facing the screen, and it's just comments, and you can start commenting in there, and I will be able to see them on this screen. Teresa, I just love that you joined us. Absolutely, Teresa, I will. Teresa McCoy, and you sent me an email, I think. You wanted to talk about coming and spending some time at the store, so it's eclipse season. Yes, it is eclipse season. Some guidance for that sounds helpful, please. Absolutely. Oh, I'm everywhere. I don't even know if I finished what I was talking. Yes, I did. I wanted to let everybody know. I would love a reading. Okay, Fawn is in the house and wants a reading. You got it. Someone saw someone having a smoke break outside. I can only imagine how busy you are, Fawn, getting your space ready. I'm so glad it's not me, although I have a feeling that'll be me in the near future. If things cook the way they're supposed to cook. Okay, what do we want to say? Number one, sometimes I forget to say it, but I want to say a very meaningful and grateful thank you to Grace Walsh. She is our spirit moderator in this room. She oversees all those who've crossed over that are with us in this space and makes sure that everybody is being respectful and are heart-centered when they're around us in this show. So this store, it feels heart-centered anyway when you are here, but Grace will keep them from getting too excited or out of hand, because we've had a lot of technical difficulties in the past and kind of weird, interesting things happen. It will be get ready. Okay. Oh, MJ's in the house. What'd you miss? Nothing much. Just said that I've been I was busy getting all the content ready for today. Like in this last 2 hours, just jamming it in, scribbling and jamming everything that I wanted to talk about. I'm starting to get a little more organized. This is my book, and I keep it up front at where I work the cash register and help customers all day at the store. And I just jot down things as I need to know them and as I want to talk about them. We actually have a guest booked for August or September, and I'm super excited to talk about that coming up. What did we call the show today? Isn't that what we do? We name our show according to a card that is pulled, and I'm going to, well, this is nice. This is okay here for now. the Dream Song Oracle. This is such a beautiful deck. I love it. ANGI SULLINS is the poet. MARTA ORLOWSKA is the illustrator. And it's got one of them nice little magnetic closers. And it's got the ribbon so you can nicely, gently coax your book out. And coax out your cards as well. I don't have too many cards left in here because what we do is, I'll show you. I've got a drawer back here. And every time we get ready for the show, we pull last week's card from the stand. And I guess I could add this to the stage and change this so you can see the stand here. So you're getting a sneak peek already. You're going to see what this card is for this week, which I think is super cool. Now, can you really see it? I wonder if I move my mouse and bring it up. There's a bit of a glare. Oh, I think I'm going to leave it right there. I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe the comments are in your way. There, I feel like that's a good spot. So what did we call the show today? Let me look. I've got all my cheat sheets here. Make space for change, because now this card is facing you so I don't see it. Make space for change. Isn't that the truth? I feel like we're all in changes. We're all in an influx right now of things being turned upside down, all in a good way, but we're bracing ourselves because there's so much preparations that need to be done, and so much like just not having any foresight of what it's going to look like, and now you're juggling all these balls and trying to make it happen and fall out imperfect order for you. Not that there is a perfect order. You're taking off, Christopher? Okay. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Love ya.
Love ya. See ya.
Okay, so that's what our show is called. I also have an agreement with the person who made the deck. I'm just so frazzled right now. I need to settle down. I didn't get to do my spray. ANGI SULLINS and MARTA ORLOWSKA. And they said, yes, you're okay. You can use our cards and use them as your show titles. We just ask that you share our website. So this is Angie's website. So I'm going to go Command C, come back to StreamYard. I'm putting it in the comments. That is her website that you can go to. We've looked at it a few times. It's a lot of fun to go and check out that really cool website. And I always in the show notes put all the different links to where you can go to find anything that I talk about in this show. And that's why I have this little notepad right here so that I can remind myself of all the different links and place like Amazon links for books and whatever, so that I don't miss anything. She posts them. I know her. I've actually seen, Fawn, you're really loving her poetry. It just hits you right in the gut, and she's just got such a cool sense of humor too, which I love. It's a little dark and twisted, but in a really cool way. Totally love it. And I'm glad that you love her too. All right, let's find out what our show is going to be all about, because we know already when we pull a card, that's the theme of what we're going to have. So I am stressing out because I can never see what the name of that show is. So I'm going to put it here. Make space for change. Make space for change. And I think it was card 11, if my memory is correct. Yes, it is. That's a good number. Number 11. Hi, Blake. Hi, Fawn. That's for the help. It's working. Okay, good. Things are working and you're in the house. And that's the important thing, is just to make sure that you're not, if you can listen on my private Facebook page, where if that's what you're doing right now, just know that any comments you post below, I can't see those. I won't be able to see them in the show. I can see them later. So if you want to to participate while I'm talking and I can see your comments, you need to switch over and click on that link for YouTube or click on my Happy on Main Metaphysical Center link that I put in the comments underneath that show to say, just go over there and then start commenting and I'll see stuff there. All right, make space for change. And what a cool picture it is. Let me take my glasses up a notch here so I can see. While this ecosystem is thriving. Birds are eating ripe fruit. Flowers are bearing seed. There's water in abundance. The droplets of dew are falling off the leaves. The papillon, all kinds of things. Beetles, lots of insects. Lots of hidden small world insects. So that makes us go inside into ourselves a little more, I think. All things wither and die. Do not despair. You are not just an intentional creatix, but an effortless one as well. You create all the time. The same way a rose bush produces roses, you produce thoughts, ideas, inspirations, and dreams all the time. Oh my gosh, I love this. And I feel like it is the way if I'm struggling, I sometimes say, well, think of a positive thought. Like when you get out of bed and if you are feeling like life's a struggle, I will pick out something for that day that I am going to look forward to. The smallest of pleasures, something that I look forward to. And I kind of build my day around that happy, and it starts to change everything else around me. And I start to see things from a different light, and I start to feel more creative, and ideas come out, and I start making like an amazing day built all on one positive thought. So I love what they're saying here. Even though things are dying, you are still already creating new things to be born. The same way a rose bush produces roses, you produce thoughts, ideas, inspirations, and dreams all the time. And when the rose of one project, plan, or relationship withers, another is budding. That is me in a nutshell. I've told you, you guys are getting these card readings and you're seeing my life in front of you. That is absolutely, and I hate to say that Happy on Main Metaphysical Center is withering because it's not. It's actually, there's already a new bud on the plant that is just about ready to open up. So I'm looking forward to that new bud. I did get a little bit of exciting news that I have been working on and dreaming about, and I think I might have manifested something pretty exceptional and exciting. So I am really, really relating to this bud that's about to open up. You are not the flower. You are the bush. Oh, that kind of just sits with what I was thinking in my mind and how I was talking to you guys just a second ago, right? This Happy on Main Metaphysical to me is a bush, and there are all these buds on it. So this bud is finished. It's full cycle, having a storefront, but I've got other buds that are about to open up, and I'm so excited to see those new blossoms. And just like all of you, anyone that's watching this show right now, it's because you need to hear this message. Even though some fruit has ripened, the bud is just, it's expired and it's falling off the bush. That is not the entire bush, that one blossom. There is so much more room for many more blossoms because the tree is still there. The bush is still there. Time to act like it. The Scots have a saying, "What is for you will not go by you." Ah, that's nice. I just learned not too long ago that I have quite a bit of Scottish ancestry, which I did not know. So that kind of hits kind of in a soft place for me to read that. What is for you will not go by you. Okay. This is the wisdom of the moment. Let go. This is so true, you guys. I've really been practicing this lately because there's so much going on and so many unknowns for me. I've been using the word moving target when people are asking me, like, they're trying to nail down specifics of what's going to be going on in my life regarding the business and my private life. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And I can tell you one answer, but probably next week I'm going to give you a different answer. So I can see some people are kind of frustrated by that, but I have learned long ago not to get attached to anything. Don't attach yourself to any outcomes, because then you're allowing spirit to do the driving of the vehicle. Your team, they have thought out 1,000,000,001 steps ahead what is best for you, what is the highest and best for you. My logical brain, probably 3 or 4 steps ahead. That's about as far as I can go of what if this, and then that, and then that. What they're saying, and I think there's so much wisdom in this, is let go of the what ifs and then that, the domino. Don't worry about the domino. If your internal compass is saying, this is good, I really like this, go ahead, go do it, and the next door will open on its own according to the greatest plan for you. And so that's how I'm navigating this brand new, this new bud that's about to open. I'm letting doors open, and I'm releasing my need to be in control or to have to know what the next step is. And that's extremely difficult. Most of us want to know and have some kind of control. It's control. But really think about it for a minute. I would rather have my angels and guides be in control of my life than me. I am in control in the sense that I have free will, and at any time I can step right in, take the wheel, and crash it and do whatever else I'm going to do, because I don't have the foresight they do. So right now I'm living on a lot of faith, and I think that's for a lot of you out there listening too, is just let go of the control for a bit and allow the magic to happen. There's so much incredible opportunities out there that your limited amount of psyche can access. It's nothing compared to what your ancestral and your angelic team can do for you. Hi, Kyla. Welcome. So it says, let go. By releasing, you are dropping the resistance to all that wants to flower anew within you. I love it. I almost feel like I need to say amen. There's some truth for you here. There's so many other flowers. There's so many potential buds on your bushes that are ready to bloom or want to bloom, if only you'll let them. So I want to leave you with that. That's amazing. I love that. That's the theme of our show. So maybe what I'm going to do is tuck this back in the drawer. Put this dream song. How are we doing for time? There we go. 8 o'clock. Sure doesn't take long. Okay. We'll do that. I want to forget everything here. Okay. We usually say what the temperature was outside. Were you guys hot enough today? Huh? I mean, everybody says the same thing. It is so hot, but I'm not going to complain because we all know what's around the corner. Unfortunately, winter. So I'm already bracing myself. But honestly, it totally did a switch. Like we were in the 3s and the 9 degrees Celsius in the evening. We've jumped right back up and we're experiencing like really warm evenings. I know some people have said, oh, it gets cool in the evening. It does, but it's not cool enough that I can't sit at night on my balcony and still like just not need a jacket, or like I'm just in my pajamas, just kind of not worried about layers yet. I know it's coming very soon, but right now I'm still quite comfortable in the evenings. And talk about evenings, has not the night sky looked beautiful? I have so enjoyed stargazing. I saw a falling star not long ago. I've been seeing satellites. It's 23 degrees right now. That's highly unusual to be that warm, 23 degrees right now. Today, it was as high as 32 degrees. We hit I'm sure we were even maybe warmer than that. Thank goodness for that breeze. I stepped out a few times and I was like, thank God for that breeze. I don't have air conditioning in the store, but it still was pretty doable. I mean, people were definitely saying, oh my gosh, it's cool in here, thank God. And I'm thinking, all I have is air circulating through my furnace. So thank the good Lord, David's able to, he's the smarty pants who looks after me, and he had rigged this thought up, and it's been doing really well for us. I'm really, really appreciative of him doing that. Last night there were northern lights. I think I saw people posting about that. I was sleeping, so I didn't see the northern lights, but I did manage to see the stars again, and I'm just so happy about stargazing, and I know what's coming for us. It'll be I'm hoping anyway, for a beautiful winter of stargazing. I mean, what is that thing in the sky? Oh, I shouldn't even bring it up, but someone's probably got the name of it. It's that asteroid that's emitting some sort of light, and it's got a strange trajectory. It's making me think, hang on, I'm just going to go... asteroid, oh my gosh, I feel so bad because we're live and I didn't get prepared. It's all over my Twitter, and unfortunately my phone is just sitting here trapped in this stand, so I can't go look, but there's I'll put it in the show notes. It's everywhere. They're talking about this asteroid, like this huge formation that is in the skies, and astronomers are watching it closely. A lot of them are saying it's fine, but then there's one scientist in particular that seems to be at the forefront of Avi Loeb, Aviloeb, Aloeb, I believe that's his name. And he's just saying that this rock is showing unique characteristics that other asteroids have not shown. So the strangest, I have to check this out, but there's allegations that it's changed forms. Like it has angles now when it didn't have angles. So, and it's actually sending out a signal of some sort. It's very strange. Anyway, you might want to go down that rabbit hole. It's pretty intriguing. Okay. Well, I think we're ready. Oh, do we want to do our astrology? I think that we should, right? I'm just going to get rid of this keyboard sitting here. Oh, look at you guys can see me doing my whole thing here with this other camera sitting there. It's kind of fun, actually. All right, so ta-da! I don't think I can do it that low. So here we go. I'm going to put it over here. This is the calendar I use. At the beginning of every month, we go into Llewellyn's astrological calendar. On the first Wednesday of every month, and I read everybody's sun sign, and it's really fun because in it, every page, every month, it tells you your positive days and days that might be a little bit of a challenge for you. So what we do throughout the month on every Wednesday show is we'll recap and talk about those that the days are coming up for the next following week. So having said that, Gemini, you're first on the page here to talk about. On the 27th, they're saying that it's going to be a great multitasking day for you. I'm just going to remove this. You don't need to see that part. So you're going to be busy, but you're also going to keep it together. It's going to be a good day. You know how some days you're like, nope, I can't even walk in a straight line right now. No, today would have been a great day for you, and you probably saw it, that you were able to handle a little bit more than you normally do. So good for you, Gemini. Cancer, that's tomorrow and the 29th. You are going to feel like you're just kind of like people get you, and when you talk and make suggestions, you're being heard, and people are like, hey, yeah, that's a great idea. And you're just going to really feel acknowledged in these next couple of days, Cancer. So those are great days for bringing up things that you've wanted to talk about or ideas that you want to pitch. I think that you're going to be well received. Leo, the birthday boy, Leo, that's your month here. The 30th and the 31st, you've got more good days coming for you. So these are the days where maybe you have a contract date, or like say I'm going to be going to, I need to go talk to the bank for financing. That would be one of the good days to book your appointment. They're just saying that these are the days where things that you're working on for your future, the 30th and 31st are good days to kind of anchor in or solidify some of the details for that future project you're working on. So, and when I say project, it could be that you're moving. It could be that you're planning a birthday, a great big birthday for an 80th party or something. The 30th and 31st will be really good days to kind of clinch in, tighten that schedule in, and get some details really cemented in. All right, he's a good man. Yes, he is. Now I just realized what you mean, Blake. David is a good man. I did win the lottery there. All right, and the rest of these signs have not so favorable days coming up. So Capricorn was today. Today was a little bit of a difficult day for you. You probably found it hard to navigate and make both sides happy. And so we talked about this at the beginning of the month. So today was one of those days that was going to be an extra challenge, and someone was coming out on the bottom, unfortunately. But the good thing is it's over now. My brother and sister-in-law drove through Clinton, BC today. It was 50. Oh, that is not even. That's when you think your tires are going to melt, Fawn. That's what I feel like. That is hot. Whew. Aquarius is next. The 28th and the 29th are days that are a bit of a challenge for you. So you're going to find yourself in situations where you feel like your knee-jerk reaction is just to be like to like engage in not such a productive way and kind of feed the beast because you're just so over it. So these are your challenging days, the 28th and the 29th. I want you to really think about it. Think about, oh, okay, today's kind of a hard day for me. I'm not going to be in my best light. And I want you to just take some nice deep breaths and really think about how you can approach this challenge in a peaceful way. And the same goes for Pisces. Your challenging days are the 30th and the 31st. And what I really got for you is that, and this is interesting because this is a conversation Brenda and I were talking about earlier. Brenda's one of our steady customers at the store, but she and I were talking, and we're talking about the challenges and what do you do when you're confronted in a situation and you're struggling because your fight or your flight is being activated, your triggers are being activated. And I just said, what I've been trying to do is just to be present in the moment when I start to feel uncomfortable with something. And I also start checking my body, the posture of my body. Are my shoulders up? Which often they are. So then I relax my shoulders. Taking a nice deep breath and just kind of give myself a second. And then I will ask myself, how would like an angelic being or someone that's in the ethers that is like a guide, a master, now how would they look at this situation? How would they react? And I'll tell you what, most of the time it's very different than what our reaction would be. And so I can find myself like scaling with a way the fuck back. And I get to have these unique experiences where I react in a way that I'm training my brain to react, because it's not natural for me. I want to just stand up for my rights or whatever it is. And instead, I'm just kind of like, I love what Blake says. I'm going to love you and leave you. Like that's what I'm saying. Love and leave them. Don't engage. And actually come to them with some like a loving, peaceful statement that just throws them completely off their game. And it's like throwing water on a fire and you feel really good. It's like, we talked about this in past shows. It's like a muscle and you start to exercise it. And the more you do it, the more you're going to find that when you get challenged, you're going to just revert into that exercise. And it's going to become more and more natural until you don't even think about it and things don't faze you as much, right? So Pisces especially, I just want you to think about that. Is it really going to matter tomorrow? I know, but many people, it's in the moment, right? It's in the moment. And do you want to carry that? Because many people carry stuff with them day after day, and they will rehash a conversation in their mind. That's what I mean. Like, it's not worth your peace. And it's expensive rent in your head. Okay. There we go. Astrology is covered, and I think we better move on to the cards. So, I'm just going to tuck this over here because I need that. So far, and please put your name in the comment if you want a card read for you, because I'm going to start pulling cards here in a moment. I have on the list Janice, Shaughnessy, Teresa, and then Fawn. So whoever else wants to have a card pulled for them, just let me know in the comments. I'll try to glance up from time to time as I'm, in the moment and see what we get. I'm going to do something a little bit different because I want to pull a couple of cards. So here, I might as well just bring that back. This is the deck that I read. I love this deck. Cat Black. I always think Cat Black must have been a tattoo artist. I've never actually looked into it, but I just feel like that Cat Black she's a tattoo artist. All right. So we're going to do this, but I also felt like I wanted to grab the good tarot deck with Colette Baron Reid. Yeah, so I'm going to supplement it with this card just to kind of give me some different flavor and take on it. So we are going to read Janice first. Oh, Catalin. Okay. Okay, that's number 5. You got it. I will add you to the list. You're number 5. So here we go. Okay. Just need to ground myself a little. Slow it down. Blake would like to be added. All right, Blake, you are in. Okay, what do we got? the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords for Janice. Okay. Kathy, you're here too. Okay, no worries. I'm going to read you, Kathy, because I wasn't sure. All right. We're going to stick Kathy in between Janice and Shaughnessy. All right. Ace of Swords for Janice. Well, things are shaping up for you. Let me see what I get here. Yeah, it's just feeling like things are lining up. Where are we going? Things are lining up for you. You're starting to see clearly ahead. Things are making sense. So I'm just going to tuck this card here, and I want to pull another one and see. Because you have been feeling like you're floating in the, kind of like what I said, a moving target for my life, right? But I think you might be noticing that things are starting to find their place, starting to settle down. There's just like, you're starting to see routines start to form. So I'm really excited for you. 7 of Air. Look at all of that. This is a beautiful image too, Janice. Look at all the birds coming to gather at your foot. You are always surrounded, Janice, by those on the other side that love you. I want you to know, like, I'm seeing the image of doves here in this card, and that symbolizes to me, you know, divine messenger. So, and you know that. We've talked about that. You just know. You know when mom's talking to you. You know when others are talking to you. You get these messages and you feel them. And the reason why you know, and for anyone else listening, I want you to think about this, is that Janice is acknowledging it, and she doesn't second guess it. It's almost like talking to someone every day. It's gotten to that point. So when you feel a little nudge or an inkling, just know that those are your guides, those are your angels, those are someone that you love, it could be, that's passed over, and they're talking to you. They're giving you these little, they want you to move in a certain direction, or they want you to, you know, like you're saying, where's that other sock? I can't find that sock. And you just kind of have a feeling like, maybe I should go check over there. Just know, like, that's your team helping you out. That could be your grandma on the other side. So 7 of Air. I think this card is telling me that there are many people who have been in your family that have been travelers. They've had travels, they've had adventures. And Janice, I'm just getting the fact that everybody is kind of coming home to roost, and things are good. So everybody is coming home. They've got a lot of stories to tell you, a lot of experiences, and you are kind of like, you are their mother. You are the mothering figure there, and they look up to you. And the interesting thing is I love this. They're all different ages of the birds, like the ducks on below. So I want to say, like, you have the people that are gathered around you. They're all from different walks of life. They all have different challenges, and yet you are their mama, and you guys all together create a family. So that's really nice, Janice. I feel like you've got a family card, and that things are coming together. All right, so that is for you, Janice. I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're gonna squeeze in and get Kathy in here. See what's changed. What's crack-a-lackin'. Okay. Oh. When this card comes up, I don't even know what it's called. 6 of Swords. This one is a card of you leaving and getting away from a very troubling experience. So this card is talking about that you just barely got out of it, Kathy. Like, if I can look at this card, because it always inspires me. Like there were attacks made on you, like personal attacks were made on you, and you've just gotten away. So they just want to let you know that they have seen that, Kathy, that you ended up being persecuted. There were a lot of hurtful things, like, oh, I'm just swirling. So that's my message, that someone who's crossed over is in the room as I'm talking about this message to you, Kathy. And I just want to tell you that she saw everything. She knows. And she can see that you just got away. You're going to be okay. But not to say that, like, lots of stuff happened. The Earth, the 5 of Earth card. That's beautiful. That's such a beautiful card. Look at this. This is your other card. It's time to nurture yourself. It's time to get back. You've had such a helter-skelter journey. It was just very tumultuous for you. It changed your whole, like, way of where you're headed in life, in the sense that now you felt almost lost at sea. So I want to let you know, this card is kind of like a future card, and it's talking about that you're going to be okay. You have allies, and even though you felt like you didn't have many allies in this terrible thing that happened to you, I want you to know that you're going to grow new buds, just like that rose bush we talked about. I see all this brand new growth on her. Do you see all the little branches that are sprouting out of her? And there's little birds there. And again, just because I know you and I know Janice, I feel like those little birds are just a connection to Janice's card. She had the ducks and the birds in her picture, and you are all part of that family. I did see you as one of the ducks at Janice's feet. So you guys are all together. And I want you to know, Kathy, that you're going to pull out of this. And, you know, sometimes some of those biggest trials result in us becoming more compassionate people, more open-hearted, because we have room to give someone else the space to go through an experience, and we can hold the space for them safely because we know what that felt like. So that is your reading, Kathy. So it's very hopeful. You're coming out of it, and now it's time to let those new buds open up and just give yourself a lot of self-healing. That's beautiful. Okay, Shaughnessy. Have I ever read you before, Shaughnessy? This is super cool. Oh, Miss S. Miss S, I told Janice I was going to call you Miss S. So here we go. From here on out, it's Miss S. Aw, you will, Kathy. All right, Miss S, Queen of Coins. What you got cooking up, girl? This is a good card. This is a card with money. This is a card that's saying that you are going to come into some money. Let's put this down. I want to see what my book says and what I get out of it more for you. That is the Queen of Coins. What do you want me to tell her? Ooh, okay, so I get for you, Shaughnessy, they want me to tell you that there is a mentor coming around for you in work. So you're going to be in a job where you're going to see a mature woman. And when I say mature, like she's just in like her 40s, I would say mid-40s, and she is going to really tickle your fancy. You're gonna look at her and go, I really like her. I like what she stands for. I like how she handles things. I would like to be like that. And just know that's coming up for you. You're going to find a role model. And this role model is going to be very good for you. This person is going to help guide you into a career. Because I know that you're just going into college. So I just want you to know, Miss S, that just know that, and don't be shy. When you find this person, know that this person's going to be safe and is going to have only the best interest for you. They're going to be very motivated to help you out so that you feel secure in the world. All right, Miss S, look out for this wonderful role model. Not everybody gets them, and you're getting blessed with one. And she will be very instrumental in guiding you through all of the things that you need to go through in order to have that nice, stable career and have stability in your life and have your own income. I can't wait to hear about that. Let's give these a shuffle. Shaughnessy. Miss S. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible, hey? I can't even keep a secret. All right, Miss S, let's go. I'm going to pull you another card. Here we go. And more water. These are your feelings, girl. Don't go there, she says. Don't talk about my feelings. This is an interesting one. Look at this. The 5 of water. A mermaid with her seahorse companion. Never alone. Pearls of wisdom are trailing. And we've got that beautiful spiral many times. I want to see, what do you want me to tell Shaughnessy? Oh, I like this, Shaughnessy. Don't be afraid of your emotions. When you start to just sit in them, they are going to be never too big for you to handle. You can handle it. You've got a great support system. And when you start just sharing what you're feeling in the moments that you need to, it's going to become better and better for you. I feel like I can just see that you have someone, again, you've got these companions coming into play, but this is a really, I guess it's out of the mouth of babes. I'm getting like there's wisdom. Out of the mouth of babes, there's wisdom. There's all these pearls of wisdom. So for you, when you are interacting around with the younger people, like maybe you can end up spending time like helping out at the preschool or something. I feel like you're going to be around young children, younger children, and there's going to be that one that really just makes you giggle and laugh. I don't know if it's already the young one, Miss S, that's in your household, but this little soul has much wisdom. And when they speak, you're going to hear things, and you're going to hear them in a way that's really beautiful for you and therapeutic. And you're going to be open to allowing a new idea or thought to come in where you were blocking it before and not letting it happen. So I want you to really be mindful, and I want you to start being more comfortable in your feelings. Everybody has feelings, and not to be scared of them. We all have feelings. And in order for you to be healthy and well-adjusted, we need to let those feelings happen sometimes, right? We need to let them, we need to feel them. I sometimes just say out loud, like, I'm really sad right now. I'm really sad right now. And just sit with it and let other people know. I think that's part of it too, is you've been weathering this all alone, and you're not alone. Other people want to know where you're struggling, and they're not there to look at your shortcomings or to look at you and say, wow, she sure doesn't have it together. No, they're there because they want you to win. They are supportive of you, they love you, and they want to know what's bothering you so they can help you, because all they want to do is help you. All right, let's leave it there, Sean. Miss S, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. What do we got? We got Teresa coming up. She was saying with the eclipse. All right, Teresa. It's kind of weird because I don't see any comments, but I guess maybe I don't have any more. So that's okay too. Normally I see like blip, blip, blip. So I don't see anything. We must be okay. If you want a card read, you must put your name in the comments so I will see it and add you to the list. I have Teresa. All right, Teresa. Let's see what we got for you. We're going to put this away. Oh, the Emperor. Oh, the Emperor. So this card comes up, and for me in my readings, it's talking about, let me have a look at him closer because I always get this picture. Yes, you are sitting in a place right now where most of your pieces are in the right place. You're settled. You're in a place where you're kind of looking over everything and saying, now what? I have all of these things. I'm doing all these things. Or not even doing all these things. That's not the right word that I want to say. It's that you're wondering how to implement and how to rule with all of this in a sense. How do I go forth with all of my skills? I have everything now. I'm set. Huh. Have you done any work with the chakras? I'm thinking that something is coming your way, and that's why you haven't felt like you have the direction. It's a little bit cloudy. It's feeling a little bit like I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like I'm ready. But why am I not ready? I just wanted to plant the little seed that I think that there's something more to learn about chakras. I'm really getting that. Someone is going to come and send you an opportunity. I just feel like a course. It's nothing crazy. It's not intense. But I do feel like there's something to do with the chakras still. Some kind of teaching that will be very helpful for you. And then I think you're going to find that you will have direction and you're going to know exactly what you're doing as far as the next couple of steps. Anyway, you'll feel more like, okay, yeah, now this is making sense to me and things are fitting into place. So I'm going to leave that with you. I like that it says, because I feel like you have accomplished a lot and you have so many amazing skills, and that's kind of what this Emperor card looks like. He's got all the skills. So there's just this one last little bit I guess they want. And maybe, you never know, maybe there's somebody there you're supposed to meet and to connect with. In this line of work, is often networking is very important. So I'm getting the sense that that is also a piece to this puzzle. The world. The world is ready to be unlocked for you. I absolutely love this. Look at you. So Teresa, you are on the cusp. I think the cards, the way I see it is that you are beginning to really grasp that what your mission in the world is. Hi, Claudette. Renee here. Finally found your live. Well, welcome. Welcome, Renee. Oh, I know who we got here now. Nice. I'm so sorry. I think my pen went on the microphone and went too loud. Okay. But Teresa, I'm so excited for you. I think we've just got that one last little component, and it's not even so much about learning about the chakras as it is just to take that course, join. I do feel like it's a course. I feel like it's an online course, but you're going to meet somebody in that group. Today's readings are a lot about meeting people or like finding that person to help you, like that's going to give you that next step. So that's very interesting. But there's someone you need to network with, and they are going to, I see some collaborations in the future for you. So you have the keys to the world, and I love that you get it. They're saying that you see the world and you understand your place in the world, and that we are all part of the world. We are all part of consciousness. So congratulations to you. I love that. And I can't wait to see what you do. I know that I think you had an email coming my way, but I am so sorry if I didn't read it. I'm terrible. All right. That is for Teresa. Oh, it's my girl Fawn. Let's find out. Fawn the painter. Let's find out, Fawn. Your cards are next. Feels so weird. Well, I've got Renee's comment here, so obviously comments are there. Okay, whoo, I'm getting just overheated. What is going on, Fawn? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I have the King of Cups reversed. So I know that you know what the cards mean, but I'm going to give you my take on it, okay? So for me, that's telling me that there is a male figure in your life, and he is struggling. He is struggling with finding his place. He feels like he's been displaced somehow. It's a male. Perfect. Yeah. But I had two cards. So this is very interesting. And Fawn, I mean, I have a little bit of background. I know that you're you're like roaring ahead in your own like vision of what you want your future to look like. And for you, I get the Empress card, like this wonderful card. It's beautiful. It's auspicious. You've got a baby on your lap. Your baby is born. You know, like you're living and thriving, and you're going ahead on your true path. The thing is that in this, I'm getting the sense that they're telling me that there's a male figure in your life that's feeling displaced by this all. It's very off-putting for them, and they're not sure how to feel about everything. They used to be very, like, they had more say in things. Like, they don't feel like they can weigh in on anything related to your dream and what you're pursuing now, because they really don't know that much about it. So I feel like this is your partner because I happen to know you. So that's very interesting that that came up. So I don't know, but I don't know how you can give him a feeling that he is still your king and he's still the man of the house, because I think his ego is a little bit it's not that you've offended him. Yeah, so they're just bringing that up. Let's see what else. I'm glad you get it, Fawn. Okay, I don't need to go any further with that, as we know how it can be with our partners, and when we do big changes, right? Sometimes it takes them a while to like go and be okay with everything, because you know. So here we go. I'm going to pull your good tarot card as well, Fawn. Air. The Two of Air. Look at her. She's dancing. I like that she has like this sash in front of her. And there's like peacock feathers and other feathers going all the way down. There's a lot of creativity around you right now, and you're just dancing in it. I think that you're beginning to see, excuse me. Well, that's interesting, right? Getting that. I want you to know, and you know this, but I'm telling you, that you are getting messages from the other side. And you have some people on the other side they had positions of power. These are like guides. That'll make sense. You've got 2 guides that show up in this card, and that they're giving you counsel during this time. Our guides can change, but right now you have 2 for sure that are very prominent with this phase of your life at this point that you're in right now, and that they are helping you and guiding you. And what they also are wanting for you is to see how beautiful you are. I think that there's going to be a lot of healing in this process for you as you step out into your new space and you really embrace the new you. You have been embracing the new you, don't get me wrong. But I see you really finding yourself in a new way, brand new confidences. And you are, as long as you continue to have an open heart and are listening, you're going to see that so many changes on a personal level for you. You are doing the dance right now. Beautiful. I love that. Well, I hope you found that helpful, Fawn. That was nice. Yeah, I sure am. Yeah. What do we got? Oh, Catalin is next. Catalin, card reading for you. You're next. Where are you? Do you have your tea? Are you ready? You're welcome, Fawn. Anytime. What do we got for Catalin? You know what? I'm just going to pull second card because I feel like I flicked it. Okay. 9 of Cups, 2 of Coins. 2 of Coins. Well, 9 of Cups. Yes, okay. So they were right side up because they're both very good cards. Okay, so you are here. Good. All right. So 2 coins, I think this is. Yeah, 2 coins. This is wonderful. So this is talking about, for me, this is like a sign that you have new opportunities ahead of you. You may already, I feel like you already have been given an interesting opportunity. And when I say opportunity, this is like a way to make a living, a different way. And so you're juggling these 2 ideas. You've got, this is the way I've always done, and this is how I've always made a living, but I also have this opportunity, and I'm not sure what to do. Now, one of these opportunities, like, I feel like it would require that you move. I'm sensing that if you were to take this new opportunity, that it would mean that you're moving. So it looks like you're contemplating both. It's showing that both things are good. I'm just going to pull a card. I've got this extra card that came out. Yeah, you are sitting in a really good place right now, Catalin. This is the other card I pulled just to make sure that I was on the right track with your first card. You've got this loyal dog sleeping. He's just sitting right there at your feet. You have all of these chalices above you. That's just showing how your feelings and your money is aplenty, and you are feeling like your cups are full, and you're sitting You're sitting in a place where you have food at your feet. Everybody is cared for. And I'm seeing that I feel like you're having some hesitation about whether or not you should take that new opportunity. So let's find out what the card is going to be here. Look what I pulled for you. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. I got a drink or I'm going to start coughing. This is a big deal. Wow. All right. Actually, I haven't seen you in a while, Catalin. So I am suspecting you're on some big changes. And what I can tell you is if you follow this change, it sounds like it's like a brand new start in a lot of ways. Girl, it will be amazing for you. Sometimes we need to be brave. And just like I said earlier in the show, is there a mute here? I'm going to cough again. Have you shared this new opportunity with someone? Or I think there's someone that you need to talk to that you haven't talked to that's part of, like, would have a say in this whole thing. I think you need to have that conversation with them so that they can help put you at ease. They're going to listen and you guys are going to put it together in a way that you're going to feel comfortable with making the change. It is... You have a new job opportunity. That's what I'm getting. A new way to make money. And you're unsure about it. That's what I'm getting. And if you go that other route, it would mean that you would have to move. So I'm just going to leave that with you. It might be coming. It might not have all happened yet. Sometimes that's the way it is for me. Sometimes I have trouble like discerning like timelines, but just to know that something's coming your way and you're going to be sitting there going back and forth. Should I do it? I don't know. I've done this for so long. I'm not sure. It's going to be really important that you talk to your partner, the person that you share your life with, and together you guys can navigate this because you have the Wheel of Fortune card, and this is very auspicious. It's an amazing card to get. It's saying that, and I want to tell you, no matter what you choose, you're still going to end up okay. But they want to let you know that if you want to take that leap and try something new, it's going to be fantastic as well. So there isn't a right or a wrong. They just want to prepare you and let you know, because I feel like changes are not always easy and they can add stress. And I feel like for you, it's nice to know what's coming up, okay? And there isn't a wrong answer. I think that's the takeaway, Catalin. All right, that's what I'm going to leave you with. And Blake. Oh, how are we doing? 8:45. Yep, I think. Unless there's one more who wants to get a reading, I'm just going to end with Blake. Here we go, Blake. What are we going to get, Blake? What are we going to get? Aw, you're welcome, Catalin. Love it. Well, this card's upside down. It's telling me that there's something that you're feeling like they don't have your back on. I'm feeling like you're feeling a little bit like you're flying in the wind and you've been left vulnerable somehow. I don't know what that is, but you're feeling like, oh, that wasn't very nice, and now I have to do this all by myself. I was thinking that they had said that they would be with me. That kind of a feeling, if that makes sense to you. I'm just going to pull another card. 9 of Cups. Okay. You just need to know that everything's okay. Even though you feel anxious and you're nervous about how this played out, something didn't play out the way that it was promised to you. And it made you feel very nervous. You're like anxious now, and you're like, well, I don't know if I want to do this anymore because it's not the way they told me it was going to be. And I think that you're worried that you spent money that you shouldn't have. Maybe you got something and you feel like, well, it wasn't exactly the way it was told to me it would be. I don't know. I just get the sense that you feel a little taken advantage of with your money. Something happened, and so I'm just going to leave that there. But look at what beautiful card I pulled up again. I think it was the card that Catalin had. So Blake, you have nothing to worry about because you know who's holding you in her arms. You're a mama. So you are loved and you are watched and you're not alone, okay? And it's almost like you have 4-leaf clover around you. So just know that it's going to turn up. It's going to turn up the right way for you. I'm going to pull another card. Yes, you are so right. Aw. Okay, Blake. Well, I want you to start relaxing, okay? I think probably an oil would be nice. Something that really calms you down. Call. That's the card I pulled for you. So this card is telling me, don't forget to talk to Mom. When you are feeling like that, talk to Mom because she's right there. She's listening to you. I'm just going to look at this picture a little longer. I really feel like you're going to be okay through this experience, okay? It's going to turn out that you're going to come out on top despite how you felt kind of abandoned and not like everybody wasn't being honest about how it was going to play. Oh, Blake. Well, guess what? You're at home. And Mom's got you, okay? You can just tell her and get it off your chest because you don't want that stuff festering in your tummy, in your heart, right? You need to keep good heart health. And speaking of that, because I don't see anybody else looking for a card reading, I wanted to talk. Okay, Blake. And you know, you can always pop in tomorrow and say hi. We can talk some more there. I have these wonderful stones that I, by accident, discovered. They are called bud stone. It's not a very common stone. It was one of those that I saw when I was ordering stones, and I thought, I want to get that. They almost have like a molten lava kind of look to them. You can see they kind of like, how do you do your reading request? Oh, Renee, do you want one? That's all you have to say is I'd like a card reading in the comments. Oh, I cannot stress to you enough the beauty of these stones. They sure don't look like much. So, can you see that? Oh, so further back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these bud stones in a minute. Let's get, since I'm in the flow, we'll go get Renee done. No worries. And if anyone wants a card reading, you can just message me on Facebook or send me an email, although I'm terrible with emails. I will see. It's not, you can just book a reading. I charge $80 for an hour, and I like to book ahead of time. That gives me a chance for our teams to connect, and yeah. So you can do that through Facebook. You can message there at the store. Say I'd like a card reading booked with you. Here we go. Renee, the Knight of Cups. Let's remove these. The Knight of Cups. Now, this one is all about the great unknown. Many adventures going forward. The cup is in your hand. And I feel like I'm just going to have a look because I like looking at the picture. It helps me. Yes. So you're having opportunities not just here, but outside of here. And you've also had like, oh, I'm glad you found it. 2 sleeps till the new house. So that's spot on. That's right. Cheers to that. And I do see like endeavors, like I know that you shared with me your business, but this is kind of like a business card for me in my readings where it's telling me that there are new opportunities coming. I see that someone from further away is going to be bringing you some like I'm getting like an offer to do business together. Your cup is full. You have no need for anything. And everybody right now is moving forward with all of the best intentions. Like everybody is on their best behavior in your that you're aligning yourself with for business and for your home. You have I think that what they're saying is it's almost like you're going to have a satellite home base or something. Like yes, you have your home, but you're also going to be moving around. So I see that. I'm just going to pull another card. Oh, if they want me to do this one instead. Oh, I don't like doing this. And it's so bizarre. Here is this card, and it's reversed, so I'm going to let it sit there. This card could be like, again, like, for an example, I don't know if I want to give this example, but sometimes the cards that come up in my reading don't happen for a very long time, but they will continually pop up, and then all of a sudden it happens, and they never surface again. So, and when I say a long time, like 4 years, 3 years, so I don't want you to get all like wondering what the heck just after you said you love my live and you found us. This is the Lovers inverted. So for me, this is like some sort of, and I'm getting like some sort of, because we're doing a card reading, I'm going to go with there's a business partnership that is not going to work out well. So just be aware. I'm going to pull third card because I'm feeling like very flustered. I don't like giving bad news. Okay. Okay, so this person is very impulsive. I don't know if you've noticed when you're talking to this business future possible partnership with this person that you want to go into business with. And I'm just thinking like a long-term contract or something, but this person is very like almost like very hardly hears you when you ask a question. They're already answering you when you're midway through your question to them. That kind of a person, like they're not listening to everything you say. I want you to know I am getting it. This person, yeah, it's just, he's not in it for the right reasons. And he's not a person who's connected with his guides, with his spirituality. Therefore, he makes decisions that aren't going to be the same kind of decisions you would make. It's not going to be a good representation of your company. So I just wanted to give you that. It sounds like you kind of know who it is. So there you go. I get really uncomfortable with stuff like that. But I just want you to know they want to just say there's somebody that's not so good. Okay, let's find out. Oh, that's interesting. So this is inverted. This is 8 of Waters. I shouldn't have dead silence on the air, hey? Yeah. I'm warning. I want to warn you because they want me to warn you. Your ship will not come in with this deal. It's going to end up not working out, and it's going to cost you money. You're foreseeing like something big and magnificent that could manifest itself as a result of this partnership. And I just they're letting you know this is not the happily ever after union that you want it to be. That's what I want to say. You want it to be something. It could be something amazing, but they're warning you that this isn't it. This isn't it, and need to move on from this if you want to save yourself from losing money and having to experience, when you break up with someone in a business, you always know there's going to be negative nattering. Save yourself all of that. Keep yourself like that white horse in that card. You know what your, what is it? They're telling me for you to review your business. You know how you give yourself like not a mandate, but God, I can't remember the word. It's like you write a little description of what your business is going to represent, what your goals are. I forget the proper terminology for it, but they want you to review that just to remind yourself of what you are building and what your intentions are with this company. You're welcome. Always happy to help a friend. All right, Renee, I think we did it. So now let's finish up the show with the last bits. It's already 9 o'clock. What else do we want to do? Because I had quite a bit other stuff I wanted to talk about. Right. So if anybody wants to write me a letter, like you can send it in the post office, like through the post office. Like, where is my Dear Claudette letters? I thought that I had I'm just going to remove my hand. You don't need to see that anymore. But I thought I had yes, here we go. So this over here is the mailing address. Now, I think this is a fantastic old school way for us to be in communication. This Dear Claudette letters, what I'm starting here is that you could say, Dear Claudette, and write me a letter. It can be just a paragraph. But if you have a question that you want me to talk about, like any topic you want me to talk about, you could just say, hey, I'm in a relationship and now this person wants to introduce a third person, that kind of thing, whatever it is that's on your mind. And you can just sign it like something funny at the end, right? Like, comical chaos in Seattle, whatever. I wanted to open this up for you guys, that you could send me a Dear Claudette letter. It can be anonymous, and I will just talk about the letter. I'll read it out loud and I'll give my ideas of what's coming to me and intuitively what messages need to come out, and we can help out that way, right? We can help each other out. We used to have those Dear Ann Landers, and I used to love those letters. So that's kind of what I wanted to start there too. So for anyone that's wanting to remain anonymous, this is a great way to do it. You can also, there is not only that, but you can send me an email. Again, like I said, I'm not always the greatest, but I will get better at that. There's this, happythoughtstherapy@gmail.com, and you can send me an email there, letting me know, Dear Claudette, and then I'll know that's a Dear Claudette letter, and we'll bring it up on the next Wednesday show that we're on together. So I didn't want to forget to talk about that. I'm gonna do this. I'm getting to have a little pile. All right. Anybody shopping at the store for the next week until next Wednesday, if you come in and you give me the code, and so we're going to bring on our special shopper code. Every week I give you a new code, and it's good for a week. If I can find it. Oh, I forgot to save the new code, so now I can show it to you. There we go. So it is called Gingerly 007. Don't ask me where these things come from, the ethers. I just felt like that's what the code's supposed to be. So if you come to the counter or you walk in the doors and you say, Claudette, Gingerly 007, that's going to be my cue. And I'm probably going to tell you, remind me when you're at the counter, because I probably will forget again. I'm going to try not to, but I will. You can have 15% off anything in the store that you want, aside from any of the homemade, like handmade things that are made by local people. All right, so Gingerly 007. That's the shopping code of the week. We've got some upcoming shows that I'm excited about. So the next show, of course, will be the first Wednesday of the month, which means we're going to go back to our astrological calendar, and I'll read everybody's signs. That's what we do. And then September 10th, I've got Yvonne Hussey coming. She's going to join us and talk about her upcoming show that's going to be happening in October, and just about her business and what she offers and what she does. I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure we're going to all learn some new things about Yvonne Hussey. On September 17th, the Wednesday after that, we have Fawn Tessier coming back to do runes. That's always fun. She's got all kinds of runes, Egyptian runes, witch runes, so she'll give you readings with her runes. And then on the 24th so far is an open show, which will probably look a lot like tonight's show. So unless something gets booked up for that show, I'm thinking September 24th is going to be kind of an open where we can talk and just discuss stuff. I just remembered. I started talking about Budstone and I never finished, did I? I really want you to see these beauties. Okay, so what happened is, there. When I say beauties, I mean, look at the green. It's so beautiful. I wish that my phone could show you these better. I'm going to just see if I can. They'd have to be further away. I'm going to have to work on this camera. So let me bring on this camera back so you can see. There's some that are really dark. Like this one's like really dark. This stone is called Budstone. And they're really interestingly formed. It's like I said, it's almost like a molten lava, like obsidian, and it's been like frozen. I don't know, that's the feeling I get. But what happened is I bought one of these and took it home, and I just really felt attracted to it. And so that evening I held on to it while I slept. And I didn't remember the Budstone in the morning. I had a fantastic sleep. And as I went to, my address is in the way. Thank you. Let me go into banners for a sec. Hide. And I'm going to hide my address. Yeah, thanks for telling me, because I don't know what you can see. What if we do this? Oh, we could have been doing this the whole show. Okay. There. no, if I go back, it's over. Yeah, and the comments are underneath. So I was holding this one right here because it's just really nice and deep. But this budstone, when I woke up, I had had such a restful sleep, and I couldn't believe how calm I felt. I felt so like calm and relaxed. And as I was flipping my covers back, I kind of just ran my hand to straighten everything out, and then I went, and it was, the budstone was there. And so that reminded me I had literally slept on top of this budstone all night. And when I held it, it just came to me and reminded me, that is why you slept so good. So for anyone that's having trouble sleeping, I want to recommend a budstone. Buddstone. And if you have trouble with racing thoughts or not being able to wait until things play out because you're worried about the outcome and you're having a hard time letting it just be, honestly, this has become one of my very good friends, the budstone. And it's a heart stone, which makes sense because I was thinking about this earlier today, and I was talking to David and saying to him, when you're operating in an open heart, no, I think this might have been Christopher, you have more empathy and more compassion, and you're able to let people, things don't affect you as quickly. They don't trigger you as quickly. And that's when you're relaxed, right? When your shoulders are down and you're breathing, relaxed breathing, you become a better person. You're more grounded, and things don't affect you the way they would when you're high vibing and you're you've got all these things to do and you're not slowing down. So I just wanted to recommend budstone to someone because it sure helped me. I loved it. We have a lot of birthdays. Okay, oh my gosh, we're running so much time. I got to put these on so I can hear the music. Otherwise, it's going to continue to play the whole time. But I know how much Blake likes the happy birthday music. So we're going to do this. And here we go. There's the birthday music. And here we have a special birthday shout out to Michael MD. That's a shout out from Mom Janice. She wanted to say his birthday's coming up and to make sure to wish him a happy birthday. Leslie, I want to wish you a happy birthday. I have a birthday gift from last year still sitting on the edge of my desk because I organized it and said this year I'm going to get it to her on time. So I just... when I saw August 28th is tomorrow, I just about died. I'm like, of course, Claudette, again, you're going to be late. But I am bound and determined to get you your gift because I really love what I bought you, and I think you'll love them too. So a special birthday wish to my good friend, Leslie Baxter. And some of you may remember her. She worked at the store for a while, and she also worked at Chance's Casino, and she worked at the health food store. So for Leslie Baxter, she's having a birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to Kelly Dickinson. Kelly Dickinson was a lady that gave a crystal certification course way back when we first opened. She was one of our very first people to rent the room. It was exciting to have her, and I'm trying to remember the people that were there that got their certification, but yeah, that was very fun. She came in from Tumbler Ridge and offered this course, and everyone that took that course, the ones that I can see in my mind, they still use it to this day, and I love seeing that. So happy birthday, Kelly. For anyone who knows Kelly, make sure you wish her a happy birthday. If you know somebody's birthday coming up, I hear that the music isn't heard, so let me go back into media assets and I'll bump it up. I just want to make sure you can hear me because last time the music was so loud you couldn't hear me. There we go. It's just going to loop again for you, Blake. So if you have a birthday, send me an email. Send me a Facebook message. Hey, Claudette, on the next show, I want an anniversary. I would love to wish them a happy birthday or an anniversary. August 27th, for people in Dawson Creek and surrounding areas, you will recognize this name, Natasha Cortez. Her birthday was today, and she is the owner of Rooted Kitchen. She's done many different businesses, so I will put a link to her business, and you can go investigate Rooted Kitchen and what that's all about. August 29th, Laura Klein is having a birthday. Laura is somebody that bought a house off of me, her and her partner, and it was very special. They were a beautiful couple, so they lived one cul-de-sac below me or above me, depends on how you look at, but I want to wish her a happy birthday. Another birthday is coming up. We have 3 of them for August 30th. Kim Carlsberg. She's a renowned photographer, and she also is an illustrator and author of 2 books, Beyond My Wildest Dreams and Close Encounters book. So the Close Encounters book, I grabbed it off my bookshelf because this is a very special book to me. This book right here, Close Encounters with Kim Carlsberg. So very nice lady. And she talks about her experiences and helps other people with their experiences that in her books. So if you are interested in learning more about her, I will definitely have her, if I share screen. I'm wondering if I could find her. Yes, this is her right here. So that's Kim Carlsberg. She's a long-time activist and just helping people who've had otherworldly experiences and just putting your life back together in some semblance. We're all together. We all talk about it, helping each other out. So Kim has been very pivotal in my self-help, and and I wanted to just make a shout out because this doesn't look like it's Kim's site. It's Veritas Radio, which is another cool radio show podcast that you could go listen to. So I'm going to leave that open. I'm going to pop back over here, remove that. We've also got Sasha Howell, for any people in Dawson Creek that recognize her. Her birthday's coming up August 30th. Make sure to wish her a happy birthday. And my cousin, Zian, it's her birthday coming up on the 30th, so I want to wish her a happy birthday. So MJ's asking me, I wonder if that place Rooted Kitchen is hearing. Yeah, so MJ, that is in the old Bing's Furniture space. I believe she's there. There's like a whole bunch. It's like a co-op now of businesses. I know that I've heard too that she was opening something in Grand Prairie, but I'm quite certain she's here too. Oh, I'm going to have to. You can tell when I get to the 2-hour mark, I start to cough. All right. So what's coming up? And then I'm going to love and leave you, as my friend Blake says. Silver Cove Rock and Gem Show. Everybody save the dates. September 12th and 14th. That's coming up. Friday and Saturday from 10 o'clock till 5 p.m. in Grand Prairie at the Evergreen Park at the Terra Center Events Hall. To get in, it costs $3. If you have a family, it's $7. And anybody 5 and under is free. Another one that I'm sure you all know, Teresa Caputo is coming to Grand Prairie. You can get tickets at eventticketcenter.com. She's coming October 8th will be her show at 7:30 in Grand Prairie at the Bonnets Energy Arena at the Bonnets Energy Center. So I'm actually hoping to go to her show. I missed it when she was here in Dawson Creek, so I'm looking forward to that. Matt Fraser, I really wanted to go see him. He's going to be in Edmonton at the River Creek Casino. Edmonton or Enoch, Alberta. Same kind of vicinity. He's got 2 days that he's doing shows. September 12th on the Friday and September 13th. So I have the music playing. I just realized that's why I wear these headphones. So eventually I'll clue in. Let's go over here. Pause. No more happy birthday music. Well, I hope you got to hear it, Blake. Let's move to comments. And yeah, so Matt Fraser, make sure, I think I said all of that. River Creek Casino in Enoch, Alberta. There's 2 shows, Friday and Saturday, September 12th and 13th. I was going to go, but guess what? The tickets, yeah, they were a little expensive, but, I was willing to, I actually really wanted to go. But hotels are like $400. Like, it's crazy. I think when I called the River Creek Casino, like their hotel there, it was going to be $1,200 for 2 nights. That's like $600. I thought, I just can't. I can't. I don't have that kind of disposable income right now. Spirit and Soul Awakening Metaphysical Fair. That is Yvonne Hussey's little pet project. She's going to have it at the George Dawson Inn October 24th and 25th. If you are interested in joining it, if you want to know more information about it, make sure you listen to our show. I'm taking a peek. Yeah, so that'll be on the 10th, the second week of September. She's going to be in studio and she's going to tell us all about it. Also, finally, is the Global Psychedelic Week. And I only say this because my niece is one of the speakers at this event. And again, I'm going to share... Stop screen, I guess, because now I got to share it again. Share screen, share screen. Where is the... There we go. Share. I could not find her image, but this came across my Instagram, except it was my niece's face in here. But this gentleman, Joel Briere, is her co-founder and her partner in business. So they're both co-founders and CEOs of Tendava and Five. I know this for a fact. Five is Victoria is co-founder of. Anyway, they're going to be speaking at this really cool event. Now, if I go over here, I'm just going to go back into the stream. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to come back into here because I want to show you. And hey, share screen. Here we go. Share screen, and I want to find it. There we go. Share. So that's what it is. And it's an online event. So you can just get tickets and then you get to go just at home and listen to it. It looks really cool. Global Psychedelic Week. Listen, I'm not a person who does a lot of drugs or anything. Actually does any drugs other than a little bit of gummies and I don't even think there's any effect in them. But I really support Vicky, and I know, and her partner, and what they are doing is helping people. And I know that from listening to podcasts, people can be freed of addictions and all kinds of traumas. So I just wanted to promote their event. And if you're very interested in this would be a really cool way to dive in and hear people that are leading edge of this area of spirituality, consciousness. So here we go. Remove. Here I am. We're done. I think we got all. There was so much to go over, and I feel like I've missed something. But I am going to love you and leave you. So next week, astrology signs. And remember, just because one bud is shriveling up and ready to fall off of your bush, your rose bush, you have many other buds that are just about ready to open up, many other new possibilities. Take heart. I just want you all to live your best lives. And I hope that this show gave you inspiration and gave you hope and gave you a sense of community, because that's what this is about, giving you that love and support. All right, guys, I'm going to go play the song, my wonderful song that I love so much. And I will see you next Wednesday. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe the YouTube channel and even the Facebook one, because that really helps me. It helps the show. Yeah. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Go live your best lives.
Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found.